For today's headlines, Philippines logs 8,346 new virus infections. 73 Filipinos test positive in India. 2 million Filipinos now vaccinated. Sputnik V rollout in 5 areas in Metro Manila. More irregularities surface in free Wi-Fi project fiasco. BI says foreign tourist ban stays. Tsukii strikes gold in Lisbon karate meet. Cloudy skies, isolated drains seen. Good morning, I am Sandra Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Monday, May 3, and now the news. The Department of Health reported on Sunday an additional 8,346 new confirmed COVID-19 cases, the 14th straight day where fresh cases recorded are below the 10,000 mark. Of these numbers, the total caseload in the country spiked to 1,054,983 with 71,472 active cases. For the active cases, the DOH said 94.7% are mild, 1.9% are asymptomatic, 1.4% are severe cases, 0.90% are moderate, and 1.1% are in critical condition. Meanwhile, the total number of recoveries went up to 969,080 after 9,072 more patients recovered from the dreaded virus. However, the death toll rose to 17,431 with a new 77 reported fatalities. At least 73 Filipinos tested positive for COVID-19 in India, which is now in midst of a crisis brought about by the double mutant variant, Philippine Ambassador to India Ramon Bagatsing Jr. said on Sunday. He said Foreign Affairs Secretary Teodoro Locsin Jr. directed the embassy to assure assistance to the Filipino community in India. Bagatsing added that based on official figures, there are at least 1,350 documented Filipinos in India, but based on the records of the embassy, there are at least 2,000 to 3,000 Filipinos in the said country. The embassy is temporarily closed because of the lockdown. The 73 Filipinos who acquired the virus are now recovering. The Department of Health said that at least 2 million Filipinos were already vaccinated against the coronavirus disease since the start of the inoculation program last March. Health Undersecretary Mir Nakabotahe acknowledged that the government inoculation program is still comparatively slow amid the limited arrival of the vaccines in the country. The health official pointed out that at least 60 to 70% of the 1.7 million healthcare workers under the A1 category have been inoculated. Kabotahe said that the target of vaccinating 70 million population to achieve herd immunity can still be achieved by the end of 2021. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family. anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The government has started the deployment of 15,000 Sputnik V vaccines in 5 cities in Metro Manila after the vaccine's arrival on Saturday. Health Undersecretary Mir Nakabotahe said that 5 cities include Makati, Taguig, Muntinlupa, Manila, and Parañaque. The vaccines were delivered on Sunday. The 5 areas were chosen based on the availability of cold chains with the negative 18 degrees requirements of the vaccines. According to Kabotahe, the country is expected to be more prepared in handling Sputnik V once the additional 485 doses arrive by the end of the month. She said at least 250,000 Filipinos will be able to get vaccinated with the 500,000 doses of Sputnik V. Kabotahe said that allowed to be vaccinated with Sputnik V are 18 years old and above. National Task Force Against COVID-19 Chief Implementer and Vaccine Czar Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. said the country has secured a total of 10 million doses with the Russian vaccine maker, wherein the contract is expandable to about 20 million doses. The local partner of Speedcast, a multinational firm accused of technical smuggling and bribery, asked the Bureau of Customs to review the foreign firm's tax liabilities, saying it might have defrauded the government of around 5.3 million pesos for its 1.3 billion peso free Wi-Fi project. Lynn Bildner, president of the partly government-owned Philippine Communications Satellite Corporation, made the call in a statement sent to the Daily Tribune, replying to the disclosure by the United Nations Development Program that Speedcast had deployed to the Philippines a total of $2.5 million, or roughly 121,250,000 pesos in telco equipment. By Bildner's estimates, Speedcast had defrauded the government about 5 million peso more. Judging from UNDP's disclosure of Speedcast total shipment created by Republic Act 10929 in August 2017, the 1.3 billion free Wi-Fi project was given by the DICT, which chose Speedcast from a list of bidders. Speedcast later tapped Philcomsat as its consignee, a business relationship that turned sour with the discovery of Speedcast violations of the customs laws. UNDP defended Speedcast, its choice contractor, saying it delivered in its commitments despite suffering from bankruptcy months into the project rollout. The Bureau of Immigration on Sunday reminded the public that foreign tourists are still banned from entering the country despite the lifting of certain travel restrictions that took effect on Sunday. BI Commissioner Jaime Morante stressed that only foreigners with valid and existing visas are currently allowed to enter the country. Exempted from the visa requirement are foreign spouses and children of balikbayans and former Filipinos who are traveling with the latter. Foreign tourists are still prohibited from entering the country, and restriction remains effective until it is lifted by the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases. Travelers who came from India or have travel history to India within the last 14 days are banned from entering the country until May 14, 2021. We will be back. Stay with us.
Manong Joe po!
At Ate Maita,
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam nyo ba, ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para you have the power this summer.
In sports, Filipino-Japanese Yuna Tsukii hammered her way into the top podium after an impressive performance in the final of the Karate 1 Premier League Committee Women's 50kg division in Lisbon, Portugal on Sunday. The 29-year-old karateka dominated the match as she blanked Kazakhstan's Moldir Zangbirbay 2-0 to cup the gold medal and boost her chances to qualify in the Tokyo Olympics. The 2019 Southeast Asian Games gold medal winner booted out world number 8 Alexandra Recchia of France in a stunning 2-0 upset in the semifinals. Tsukii is currently at 10th overall in the world rankings and 5th in her division in Asia. The top 4 karatekas in the world ranking will automatically earn a spot in the Summer Games. The easterlies weather system continues to affect Metro Manila and the rest of the country. It will bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers, especially in the afternoon or evening. Heat index in Metro Manila could reach a maximum of 37.2 degrees Celsius. That wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition on Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Araneta Center. Again, this is Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on TV. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.